fills volume 2 because of course we need more rock fills. There's so many. All right, fill number 1. We're going to keep this relatively simple because this is an exercise not only in foot control but a little bit of dynamics too. First 2 beats are exactly the same as each other. So open the hi-hat just a little so we've got a trashy hat going on. Might be a little harder to find on your electric kit, but give it a go. Sure. We're going to hit the snare drum and the open hi-hat at the same time. And then play 2 bass drums. So we get 1 and a 2 and a 3, but no bass drums after the 3rd one. Because what we're going to do is we're going to move to the snare drum with both hands and go for 6 snare drums. I'll give you the timing in a moment. But what we want to do with this is get dynamics out of it. So we'll do 2 really quiet, 2 normal-ish volume, and then 2 nice and loud and accented. Basically, we're having a little crescendo go on. And the timing is and a 4E and a 1, because obviously we're going to be hitting a crash on 1 because we're not heathens. So stick it all together. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4E and a 1. So notice how the snare drum starts in the same kind of timing as the bass drum. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4E and a. If you're struggling with the foot speed on this one, panic not. I've done a video talking about gaining a bit more foot speed and foot technique. Check that out, should be linked here. Also, if you want all the notation for everything we cover in this video, feel free to check out the link in the description. It's a free ebook. Who doesn't like free ebooks? All right, fill number 2, 3, 4. This one's really, really fun because it just gets you used to doing some crashy accents on both hands. But before we play these crashes, let's get the rhythm in the hands right first. 1, 2, and. All single strokes, but it's just a choice of where you put those accents. 1, E, and 2, and. So you get right, left, right, right. Remember, there's a little extra one after that as well. Try and make sure the contrast between those 2 is as great as you can get it. I want you to play that row of accents and then keep going with the 16th notes. So I'll demonstrate. 1, 2, and. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 1, 2, and. So now we've got that looping round. I want you to play bass drums with those accents. 2 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. These accents and those bass drums are exactly where your crashes are going to be. So now we're going to move those accents onto the crash, respectively, whatever you've got closest. So if you've got one over here, good times. If you don't, maybe you can crash a ride cymbal or something, or maybe even go somehow between the hi-hat and the crash cymbal. But it works really well if you have 2 crashes. So you're going to go right, left, right, 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 left, right, right. If you struggle to get that bass drum on the left crash because it's too quick, bit awkward, then that's okay, you can take it out. Just doesn't sound quite as, just... Again, if you want a bit of help with the bass drum speed side of that, check out the video I've done on bass drum speed. So we got this, 1, 2, and 3E and 4E and . So we've got all this space afterwards, and that's where we go around the kit. But we're gonna add just 2 extra accents to make things a bit more interesting. 1, 2, and 3, E and 4, E and . So it's on the E and the and, left to right of beat 3. 3, E and 4, E and . 1, 2, and E and. Keep it going. 1, 2, and E and. No bass drum with those accents on the snare. 3, 1, 2, and 3, E and 4, E and . Now 4 E and we can just place around the kit, 4 E and . And those will just be right, left, 4 E and . 1, 2, and 3 E and 4 E and . 1, 2, and 3 E and 4 E and . Even slower than that. 1, 2, and 3 E and 4 E and . The reason we're counting out loud and being really specific where things are is because it's easy to lose some of the notes, the little ghost notes on the snare drum as we're going through the accent pattern. This should feel like, especially once we get to the snare drum, it really just easily flows around the kit because it should be leading with the right, in theory. Either way, give that one a go. Lots of fun. Now, fill 3. This particular figure is one of my favourites. This is a doozy. You're gonna overuse it. Maybe not in this particular form, but right, left, kick, kick, what I refer to as sixes, you're definitely going to use a lot. We're dealing with 6 tuplets and it sounds really good if you're going to be using like a swung kind of groove with this too, but you don't have to. Right, left, kick, kick. I want you to spend a hot minute getting good at that because once you get it flowing, it sounds really cool. It's also kind of the bigger brother of Bucket of Fish. You know that one? If you don't know that, I have definitely done videos on that too, more short form stuff. But we're just right, left, kick, kick. If you want to start out on just one tom at a time, that kind of thing, straight through the heart vibes, but it just sounds really cool around the kit. Right, left, kick, kick. Snare, high, floor, kick, kick. I personally use heel toe technique, but you can use whatever kick technique you like, whatever feels good for you. Again, if you're struggling with it, check out the video I did on foot technique. Am I mentioning this enough to you? Also, am I mentioning enough to you that you can have a free ebook with all this notation on? Well, I just did again. Check it out. The link is in the description. Anyway, we're technically doing 2 6s, but we're going to put a flam between them. So da 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 flam 6, and the timing for that is that 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E. Sound complicated? Good. Basically, as long as that flam comes down on beat 2 and you start the next 6 on the and of 2, you should be fine. 2 and. And once we get back to here to do another flam, because we're kind of sandwiching all these 6s with flams, you're then going to be at the and of 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and then what? 4 E. Right, left. There's a lot of space in beat 4, so if you want to do it slightly differently, whatever variations you like, go ham, my dude. But I just like to keep it simple, keep a lot of space at the end of some of these fills, just so it has a bit of breathing room. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E. Remember, it's in triplets, so we're swinging it. You could take it back to straight if you really wanted to. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E. Boom. That could work quite well, mixing your thumb divisions, but if you want to keep it simple, keep everything nice and swung. But anyway, there you have it. I hope you enjoy. Was that anything like the fill I just taught you? I guess. Again, those 6s you can put bloody everywhere. But yes, there you have it. 3 more rock fills because we all needed it. I needed it, you needed it. You didn't have to say anything. It's all right. I got you, babe. Feel free to check out all the other videos I've done on rock grooves, rock fills, different time signature grooves and fills. Check it all out. We have a plethora of content. And all those videos come with free ebooks as well. Ugh! Today is a good day. Anyway, have a lovely day. Big love. Mwah.